Hey folks, so I'm wandering along here, and I'm always pondering thoughts in my head all the time, and I would like to be able to just capture them on video so I can just share them with people to see if anyone else feels the same way or can get something out of my thoughts that roll around my head all the time. And I was just thinking there about how your perception of everything is simply just a projection of your mind. And what I mean by that is, if you are feeling unhappy, if you don't feel like you are in the right place in your life, it is something within your mind that is making that happen. It isn't, you create your own reality through what you feel, through what thoughts are constantly in your head. So if you concentrate on thoughts that are negative, and you concentrate on things that are downhearted and not going to propel you into anything good, then expect that to be your reality, because nothing is going to change if you don't change your thoughts that you concentrate on in your mind. And I was thinking about that a while. I mean, I've always been wanting to be positive in my life, and I just believe that is the greatest way to be. It's all about becoming your greatest version, which is a wonderful quote from a guy called Ralph Smart, who has a YouTube channel called Infinite Waters, and I watch that quite often, and he's quite a spiritual guy, and he's from London, I think, and he's just a really sound, lovely person, and I'll stick his channel in the description if you want to see that. But yeah, understand that your entire reality is simply a projection of your mind. And whenever you can realize that and capture that essence, you understand life so much more, because you begin to realize that you can do anything if you create the thoughts of it. Because word is bond. If you think of something and then you say it out loud, you're putting it out there into the universe. You're letting the universe know, basically, because it can't read your thoughts. Only you can. Maybe in the future we'll have some form of device that can, but I suppose it kind of do with the bionic arms and stuff. But anyway, that is a totally different thing to talk about. But yeah, I'm just wanting to say that you control your reality, so make it happen. And don't be afraid to think things that other people aren't, even though you can't read their minds. But you know what I mean? Don't think that you have to think or behave a certain way simply because society expects you to, or your perception of society makes you believe that that is how you should behave, because it's not true. And I'm extremely fortunate because I stay with my mum and dad still, and I have a roof over my head and whatnot, and I can speak like this because I'm only 19, and there's many 19-year-olds that still stay at their houses, but to be honest, I don't care about that. It is simply, I feel very fortunate that I have worked this out when I'm so young, because there's many people that go through life and they're about 30, 35, 60, they could be 25, whatever, right? And they don't realise that they have been living their life toward what someone else expects them to do, or what someone else wants them to do, or for someone else's dream, and it's such a poor way to live, because there's just no fulfillment there. So just take hold of your life. Be the captain of your ship. Because we all have our own ships at the end of the day. And we're all on our own loch. That kind of worked in quite well. There's a loch here. It's beautiful. You probably know who I am if you're watching this, because I'm not very big on YouTube, but if you don't, I live in Scotland, and I live in a wee town called Minnard, and it's just beautiful. And whenever it's windy enough that there's no midges, which are basically wee mosquitoes that make you extremely itchy, and they're irritable, and there are clouds of them that come and attack you, and they're not very fun. But if you move fast enough, or if it's windy, you don't get any of them. So that's why I'm walking, but it's windy anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I actually tend to find that as I walk, my mind works so much better. And I remember reading something, it was about Buddha, and how he said that you don't have to only sit down to have meditation. You can also walk. It's like walking meditation. And I walked across Spain, just putting that in there. And that actually after a while, I mean, the first week I was just extremely sore and tired and whatnot, and well, I was excited as well. You know, there's lots of power within just pure excitement and exploring things that can, you know, put you past a lot of difficulty. But what was I talking about? Yeah, walking meditation. So if you're ever feeling like you're trapped or constrained, or you don't know how to order your thoughts, take a walk and just try and lay things out, because it can truly make a world of difference, truly, a universe of difference. That's always much better to say, because the universe is where the world lives, and you live within the world, but you also live within the universe. And also, I saw yesterday that apparently there's more than one universe, there's many universes, but that's a whole entire subject that I will not get into, because this video would just be far too long. But yeah, that's just some of my thoughts. I'm not entirely sure how this will turn out, because it is a little bit windy, so the microphone might be all over the place. But even if it is, it's going on my channel, because it's a pure moment that happened here with me, and that's what my channel's all about. And also, I have been doing audiobooks lately. Mercutio Polinsky is one of my ones. It's like a wee mouse. He's really quite cool. And the other one is There's a Dragon on Our Estate, which is another audiobook. And I finished the Dragon on Our Estate one most recently. And the next one, Mercutio Polinsky, is almost done, and it's just been taking up all of my time, because it's over an hour and 10 minutes each of like pure spoken audio, which takes like hours and hours and hours to do and then edit. So I just haven't had time to keep my YouTube channel going. And also, I have a music channel called Sleepy Thunder, which I will eventually, not eventually, within the next 2 weeks, I'll have it back up and going. And a dude called Lawrence Lister, who you might even see this dude, he's incredible. He seems to be really passionate. He's a passionate music producer, but he would like to get involved with Sleepy Thunder as well, which I think is really quite cool. So cheers for that, Lawrence, if you see this. But yeah, that's all I had to say there. Just rolling around thoughts and hopefully sharing them with someone like you that can find benefit from it. So there you go. Have a wonderful day, folks. We're out here in beautiful Scotland. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.